Welcome to the channel. Thank you for always coming back to watch the videos. In case you're new, you're welcome. This is Javian from Uganda. Yes. In case you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. Subscribe, share, like the video. And yeah, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching me from. It's evening here in Uganda. In case you don't know where Uganda is located, it's located in East Africa. It's in the east of Africa, and it's bordered by Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi. Yeah. So, guys, in today's video, I want to share with you some of the things that you need to know before buying land in Africa. Actually, in Africa, specifically in Uganda. These are the things that you need to know. Buying land in Uganda. In case you want to buy land in Uganda, you need to get a trusted company or agent, or even a trusted person can help you. Even an individual can, help you buy land here in Africa, but you need to get someone trusted. Yes. So, guys, also, in case you want to buy land, you need to know the amount. You need first to know the size of land you want to buy. Probably you want to buy an acre, you want to buy 50 by 100, 100 by 100. You need to also identify that. And also, you need to know how much you're willing to pay for this particular land, because land vary in prices depending on the location, or along the road, far inside, there are some areas where the land is located inside deep. You have to move a little bit of a number of kilometers to reach the land. So you need to actually put that in mind, and first also know what actually you want. You need to discover what you want before buying land. And yes, guys, so assume you've got this piece of land. So after getting the piece of land that you want to buy, or you've got this trusted person, it's like, this is the land. In case you get that piece of land, that beautiful land, and it is away or far away from the main road, it will be a little bit cheaper. But when it is along the main road, it will be definitely a little bit expensive. These are the things you need to know before buying land in Africa. Yes. First of all, you need to find out the prices of land in this particular country. How much does land cost in this particular country? Because land varies in sizes, the location determines the price. Let's assume this land is close to the road, it will definitely be expensive. Yeah. So, assuming you've discovered this piece of land, you need to find out from the agent or from the individual who has got that land for you, or in case you phone the person selling the land, ask them, does this land have a title? Is it a Chibanja land? Actually, here in Africa, Chibanja land is a land without a title. Then a land is a land with a title. So in case you own a land that has no title, you know that you're not the soulful owner. There's the soulful owner of that land. Especially here in Uganda, if you have a title, you are the sole owner of the land. If you have no title, anyone can just come and say, Madam, sir, can you leave this land? So it's very easy. But if you have the title, even if it's the government comes into, maybe the road wants to pass in your land, the government will have to pay you any amount of money you want. Because you have a title, you have ownership of that particular land. So normally here in Uganda, when you want to buy a land that has a title, it will be a little bit expensive than the land that has no title. So you find like a land actually that has no title, it is half of the price of the land with a title. So this is what you need to know. You need to find out, does this land have a ready title? Yeah, we call it a chapa mungalo here in Uganda. That is in Uganda, guys. Yeah, this is Uganda. A chapa mungalo. So you pay your money, and the person selling the land gives you the title. there and then. Actually, that is the best thing. Find out if this person who is selling this particular piece of land, if they really have the title of that land. In case the land is not titled, it's actually a little bit risky, but in case you want to go for that, also you have to know if this person, you have to know the terms and conditions. Are you going to stay for a period of time? Are you going to own it? And after you buy yourself, we call it here buying yourself. There is a way you can work it out and you get yourself a title. But guys, that one is for crooks. It's not easy. But then, if the land has a title, you're good to go. Actually, we also have people who sell land, like they have 50 acres of land, or even 600, 1,000 acres of land, guys, and maybe you want like 1 acre, just like this on that piece of land. Guys, it can be very, very tricky. If somebody is selling like 600 acres, or maybe he's selling all of them, but everyone has to come and buy like 2 acres, 3 acres, 4 acres. So that means this person has to go and cut the title. It will be a very big title. So he has to divide, like make divisions on that land, and then get for you like 2 acres in case you want 2 acres or 3 acres. But it's a little bit tricky, guys, because sometimes you find when you pay for this to this person, they don't have money to process the title. So in the end, they keep telling you they're going to give the title, they will give you the title, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 down the road, even to 10 years, even guys, even 20 years. So it's a little bit tricky. And imagine in 20 years or 10 years, this land in place is appreciating. So the moment it appreciates, this person has sold 600 acres to so many people, and they haven't got their titles. So in that way, because he's keeping promising you he's going to give you the title, he doesn't have money to, process for you the title. And maybe the reason why he sold this huge chunk of land, he has problems to solve. Therefore, he won't get money to process for you the title. So he'll keep promising you, and this land is appreciating. So look at this. This guy who sells you the land, he is the owner of the land. You pay him the money, he doesn't give the title. That means you don't have ownership. You have to keep pressing him to give you your title, whereby this person may even stress you up. You get frustrated, and sometimes you end up giving up, or maybe you take on the land. You take on the land. Some people get frustrated and they're like, no, he hasn't given me my title, let me wait to use this land. Guys, wait. This guy, as the land appreciates, as years go on, the land keeps appreciating. So normally these people, they just come back and resell to other people, because many people were coming for the land. They knew the land was there, maybe it was advertised. So this guy will take advantage, because let's say 600 people have come and taken over the whole land, and many people are still reading most of the adverts they keep on. So people keep contacting this person, and as the land appreciates, let's assume he sold 1 acre to one individual at let's say $5,000. You'll find that this person who comes after 2 years, because he hasn't given you that title, he still has the title. So if anyone else contacts him after 2 years, he would definitely sell it out again. And that's where the problem comes. Solving that problem, it is a little bit tricky, though the first buyer is the owner of the land. But assuming this second buyer has a lot of money, can definitely bribe and win you. Guys, how it's done, especially if the land is a hot cake. Someone will just bribe and take over your land, yet you bought it first. And if you don't know the law, it will be really very, very hard. So before buying land, that is one reason you should put in mind. You need to get land that is titled. Title echapa mungalo. It has to be a title in the hand, not just promises. let's make the agreement, I'll give you the title. No, never allow that, guys. I don't want anyone to ever cheat you, my beautiful people. That is why I wanted to share with you this important information. And also, guys, even though, let's say you have the money and you can hire a lawyer, or you can, you're putting in a lot of money instead of developing the land. So it's good to always find out that. And also, once you identify this land, the other point, you need to get the block number and the plot number, go to the Ministry of Land of that district, find out if this land is really occupied, or it has encumbrance, or someone put a caveat. Definitely when you go to the land and check for plot, give them the plot number and then the block number. Just pay them like $5, yeah, $5 to $10. Then they will be able to tell you that this land has encumbrance or this land has a caveat. Don't tamper with it. If the land is if the title is fake, you won't find anything in the system. They will tell you this title does not exist. They are going to dupe you. Then also, in case you're going to pay for the land, assuming the land is in good condition, the land is in order, everything is okay, the paperwork is on point, do not go carrying huge amounts of money to go and pay for the land. Like you have these agents and they tell you to take you to the owner of the land, you go and pay cash. Guys, do not allow that, because this person might turn against you on the way, kill you and take the money with him. So it's good to always use a check. I think the check is the best way to go when you're paying for the land. Guys, you also need to have a lawyer. Guys, in case you're going to make an agreement or make payments, you need to have a lawyer. Have a lawyer with you, or the chairman. But sometimes the chairmen are so corrupt, they take bribes. Guys, they can take bribes. You might find the chairman signing like 5 documents of the land. So please, it's good to have a lawyer. Yeah, at least you pay like $50, and then $50 at least, it can save you a lot of money. Imagine someone has sold you a land that someone already bought. Guys, if you have a lawyer, you can be able to identify that. And also, if the lawyer does documentation for you, that very lawyer can be able to defend you. So at least you lose that little $50 and then you are in safe hands, guys. Yeah. So also, before buying land in Africa, you need to know who is the owner of this specific land you're going to buy. Guys, some people go and just pay for the land and they don't even know, they don't even know the people staying in that area. They don't even know the size of the land or the boundaries, guys. Yeah, it is always good to know that. And in fact, before paying, if you there's an agent going to get for you this land, you need to visit the land. Tell the agent, I need to go and visit the land. You go in the village, in the area where that land is sold. When this land is discovered, you need to know where it's located. Then you go there alone. If you have a family, you can go with them, or you can go alone and find out from the neighbors if this land actually is a good land, if it is still available, or if this person is planning to scam you. Yeah. So normally people fall a prey of that because they don't take the initiative of going to find out, maybe from the neighbors around. Guys, even the chairman, you can ask the chairman and ask, is this land available? Check them there, buy them like a bottle of water, and find out from him. The chairman can really tell you. The chairman in Uganda or in Africa, the chairman are the leaders of the villages. Yeah, so we call them chairmen. There are people who head the villages here in Africa. So they are the ones you can always consult in case of anything. Even when you stay in that village, in case anything happens, they're the same people you have to consult. They're the same people you have to talk to in case you have a problem. They are leaders basically who solve problems in case there's any problem that you have to report to. So also before buying land, you have to know the size of the land you're buying, guys. This is very, very, very important. You have to go visit the land. This Ministry of Land, check for the block numbers, like I told you, block numbers, plot number. Then you go and do boundary opening. So you need to go maybe with the surveyors. You can hire your own surveyors, or Ministry of Land can give you surveyors. Then you go and they measure for you the kind of land or the piece of land that you want. Maybe you want an acre or 5 acres. So they will be telling you that the land starts from there to the other side, or from this side to this side. So guys, it will be easy for you. So you see, sometimes people don't have time, so they're like, no, I've discovered a piece of land, it's in a good place, let me just buy. Like, you do it so quick. No, it is good always take time. Take time. I know of a person who was buying land, but because in a certain family, just one family member was missing, this guy said, I am not going to buy this land until this person shows up. Because you end up buying problems. You end up buying problems. You buy the land, it frustrates you, it gives you headache. Most people, they have really given up because they didn't know in the beginning when they were buying a piece of land, they didn't know the procedures. So guys, that is what you have to do basically. It is very, very important to take note of this before buying land anywhere in Africa. Guys, this applies in the whole of Africa, because here in Uganda, like I told you, if you don't have a title, you don't own any land. And they're also fake titles, because someone can just tell you, I can tell, this is my piece of land and this is the title. Guys, get the block number, the plot number on that title. It is free of charge to go to Ministry of Land. Just pay like $10 or $5, and then they will check for you if the land is genuine. If it's not genuine, definitely they will tell you that this land is not genuine. If it has a caveat, they will tell you, there is a caveat. You know, that's a land language. In case you don't know the caveat is, in case the land has disputes, that's what somebody puts. Okay, the places on the land, you go to Ministry of Land, apply for it, and then they place on it so that the other party, because it has a dispute, it is between two people, so they put it there so that the other party doesn't sell the land or mortgage it, or do anything with it. So in case you come to the Ministry of Land and try to check, you will definitely find it there. Once you find a caveat that this land is caveated, you know that either it has a dispute or there is a problem. Even the banks, before they give actually like the mortgages, they normally check for that. If there are caveat, if there an encumbrance, so that is very, very important. Before buying land, you need to go and find out, does it have any dispute? Is there anyone claiming for it? You buy your piece of land in peace, and you know you have bought a genuine property. So that is very, very important. Guys, even when they are making an agreement, in case you buy land and you to make an agreement, make sure when they are making an agreement, all right, you have to know that before making an agreement, in case you're buying land that has a title, they have to note in the agreement that this is a land with a title. Once they don't put that, guys, you pay your money and you'll be duped. After that agreement you have signed, everything is done, the person will tell you, me, what I sold you was not land. I was leasing you, or the land I sold you, it didn't have a title. You again need to pay more money, then we can plan to get you a title. So it becomes tricky, it becomes terrible. So it's always good. So guys, before buying land, you need to know that after buying land and you don't put any structure on the land, maybe like you can put like a small kitchen, a small latrine. Latrine, guys, it's an outside latrine here in Africa. We call them latrines, because before you build a house, you can't put a toilet. A toilet is done that is inside, then the latrine is done that is built normally outside the house. So before buying land, you need to know that in case you don't put any structure on your land, someone may come and grab it. Someone may come and, you know, put anything, any structure. You know, if someone can come from nowhere, they have a lot of money and they're like, I love this land, and then they put any structure, and before you know, your land is just grabbed like that. And normally when those people come in, they are ready to fight. They know what they are grabbing, and before you know, you're in trouble, guys. So before buying land, you need to put that into consideration. At least you must have some little money to make your land safe by putting a small structure that shows that this land is owned by somebody, or there's somebody on this land. So before buying land, also guys, you need to know that fencing is a very big importance. You have to fence the land in case you have some money. If you don't have money, you can just put like you can put trees around, like to show the boundaries, to show the people that yeah, there is somebody on this land. This land is not vacant. So it's very important, guys. Like this land, you look at this land, there is a fence, you see, over there up to the other end, so nobody can just come, you know, and play around it, because it shows that there's somebody on this land. There's somebody plowing this land, so there are activities taking place on this land. It's not just vacant, but in case you dare come and play around with it, somebody will just come and arrest you. So that is very important. Most people, they buy land from you know, sometimes, like I say, land varies in prices depending on the location. So some people will just go deep, like in a certain village, you buy a piece of land and then you just abandon it. Someone will just come and grab it, guys. It has happened so many times, and that's why there are always land grabbers, guys. Land grabbers are very common. Let me know in your country, do you have land grabbers, guys? Let me know in the comment. I don't know. For us here in Uganda, there are so many, guys, and they can grab your land. They put a structure. As long as somebody has stayed on your land for 12 years. Like, guys, assuming you buy a land, right? And maybe hurry up, you go, maybe you travel to Canada, you travel to Dubai. And imagine, guys, maybe you have a contract of 15 years. Imagine, eh? So you just travel and leave your land just vacant like that. Imagine. So for the case of Uganda, if you travel, you just leave it vacant, and then you happen to go for that opportunity, and you'll be there for 12 good years, guys, and somebody comes and builds it, even guys, without buying. Someone just comes from nowhere, puts a house, know that that person has taken it. According to the law, if someone sits on the land for 12 years, it becomes their own land, even if it was your land. But if you take that person to court, they'll ask you, where were you when this person was building? So you have to also bear that in mind, that when you buy land, you need to put something that shows ownership. Otherwise, guys, hey, someone will just come and take your land for free without paying any penny to you. And if you take them to court, they will still win you, because the magistrate will ask you, where were you when this person was buying land? You should have reported to the leaders of the village. You should have stopped this person. So imagine, guys, it's really funny. Now I was told that and I was like, hey, how can someone just come and build on my land, yet I didn't give them permission? But it's okay. It's okay according to the law. If someone builds anything on your land, the only thing you can do, if the law favors you, is to negotiate with them. Negotiate with them. They pay you some money, probably that you need, and then you leave them on that land. Or it can be either they sell you the land, or they buy the land from you. So just imagine, maybe you bought this land, you really needed it so much, and they've just taken it just like that. Guys, that is very, very bad. It is happening. People have cried over land, but Basically, that is the only trick. Before you buy land, you have to bear that in mind, that you need to protect your land. If you don't put anything on that land, according to the law of Uganda, it is not your land until you put something on that land. But again, remember, maybe you have a title. If you have a title, you can come and reclaim it. But according to the law, either of you have to negotiate between the two of you. Imagine, guys. So I think it's very, very important to put that in mind, that before you think of buying a piece of land or land, be ready. Have some, some money. Don't just say, oh, I have $5,000. I'll buy the land and I'll just leave it there. I'll travel to US, I'll travel to Canada, I'll travel to Japan, and then I will just leave it there as long as I've secured it. No, you need to put a structure. And guys, also, it is also good to put somebody to take care of that land for you, so that in your absentia, that person keeps updating you. And imagine how much do you have to pay that person? Just $30 for a month. And the person is digging. If you want them to dig for you, or you put a small farm, it is, I think, safer that way. So before buying land, you need to also consider all those factors that I've told you, including the one I've just told you. They're all equally important. Yeah, so now you see this land is faced with the bricks. Some people can't manage bricks, but you can just put like these trees, to show the boundaries, show that, hey, this person is a responsible person. She bought or he bought the land, and they are ready to use it, or if this land belongs to somebody. That will communicate whoever is going to come and tamper with it. So those are the factors that you need to consider before buying land in Africa, Uganda in particular, guys. So let me know in the comment, what are the factors considered before buying land in your country? Do you have the same factors? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Let's share. And yeah, we could be having the same factors, but in some countries laws differ. But all I know, these are major factors. I'm sure they apply everywhere. You need to be serious once you're going to buy land. You need to be very, very careful. Show the responsibility, show ownership. Have some little money to play around. Maybe you can plant maize, that is corn. We call maize here in Uganda. You can also plant beans. You can plant cassava. You see this land? No one can just come and claim it, because already there's cassava growing. So how can you just come and build a house here? It's very hard, because there is a sign of ownership on the land. Yeah, so also if you buy land, you need to process your title as soon as possible. If you have the money, make sure the title is transferred into your names. That also is very, very important, so that you have your land into your names, because you paid for it. So it's very equally important that you have to also transfer the title into your names. Do not wait that you see, when I get money. The moment you plan on buying land, also plan for that. Have that amount of money, because of course you cannot transfer immediately. You have to first make payments for the land, and then you can transfer. They sign for the owner of the land has to sign for you the transfer forms. We call them transfer forms to take the Ministry of Land. Then the land can be transferred into your names. So those transfer forms show that you have been given permission to transfer the title into your names, and everything with the agreement or the documentation you have to attach them on with the transfer forms and submit to the Ministry of Land, and then they transfer the title into your names, guys. So it is very important that you have the title into your names. Yeah, so guys, that's what I had for you today. That's what I had to share with you. You're my beautiful people. I don't want you to fall into trouble. Whenever you're going to buy a piece of land, kindly put that on mind. Consider all those factors are equally important. This is the outfit of the day. I'm putting on like a farmer, guys. You see, I'm in the garden. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you I love you so much. Thank you. Good evening. Actually, the sun has already gone. that's the moon. The sun is the moon, guys. The moon has already come. It's evening. I think it's coming to 7:30. It's 9 minutes past 7. Yeah, almost getting dark, guys. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. We love you here in Africa. One people. Kindly don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Like, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Bye.